When we started this, we found out that a neatly manicured field is not really the answer to growing good crops. That you need to let biology take its course. And where we used to have a very neat and clean field, clean quote unquote was being a good farmer, now we allow what people call weeds and cover crop to grow, and we're finding that it's more beneficial. Now that's not to say that we don't control the cover crop and the weeds, but we're using them to our advantage. And when you do, all of a sudden things they just kind of come into play to where everything works for you instead of against you. Your weeds are, you take dandelions. Dandelions are a very good weed because they put down a taproot and they will pull minerals from the subsoil clear up to the surface. And as you mow those dandelions, all those minerals end up available for your crop. The farmers are not putting minerals back in their soils to replace what we're taking out, because this crop is taking out a certain amount of minerals. And it's more than just NPK. It's calcium, it's selenium, it's just a whole myriad of minerals. Well, if you don't put them back, then the plant starts suffering and it just won't yield like it used to. And then of course it won't, you won't have fruit that's as nutritious as we used to have. And I don't think there's hardly anybody that could argue that our soils just are not producing what they used to. We have more diseases, we have more insects, and it's because the plants are not as healthy. When you go to the grocery store, a lot of times your fresh produce is like a house with no furniture in it. We've gotten away from the nitrate. Here, I'll give you something to think about. Most growers shoot for between 150 and 300 pounds of nitrate to put on their blueberries, okay, to get them to be green and like that. And a lot of times they won't be that green. Okay. Because we have a great biological population in our soil, and because we're feeding the right things to our soil, I put fish fertilizer on as a source of nitrogen, and it's basically protein that breaks down into amino acids and other things. If you add up the nitrogen that comes out of the fish that I put on these berries, it comes out to about 10 pounds. It ain't over. It'll keep getting better for another 5 years. And we've got till age 30. And we're probably at age 15, 16 right now. Keep doing this and it's going to get better and better and better.